Okay, really quick, like, I've been going out and looting the city, and I've encountered this unconscious fella over here. As you can see, he's in a blue shirt. Looks like a regular thug, but he's not, because he was sent by the widow. He'll come out eventually, if only to rob someone else, and when he does, kill him, then say that's for robbing Mrs. Moira, or perhaps there's something more customary to say at such moments. Either way, I feel he should know why he's being killed, don't you? So essentially, normally when you give her the wine, and if you leave her inheritance, she will send you a wine bottle worth like 200 gold or 100 gold, something like that, and a note saying thank you for not stealing that from me. But because I took her inheritance, she sent an assassin after me. Actually, two of them technically. Alrighty, we will continue this after we finish looting the city and we return to the Keeper's library area. Hey, okay, everybody, we are back. I've gone ahead and gone through and looted and pillaged the city pretty much. Got all the respawning loot and whatnot. So now we are back here at the Keeper library. Have that little piece of respawning loot. And we will see the cutscene.
For this book to be found now, surely it is a bad sign.
Silence! Kataka is about to begin.
This passage here speaks to us now. Very powerful. Savor temporalis nundame. Cor malus.
When the progress of time ceases, the one will be appointed.
No. Cor malus reportorta invisita bloom.
The evil ones will be pointed out for all to see.
When the progress of time ceases? What could it mean?
We must wait and watch. The meaning of the prophecy will become clear in time.
Wait, after I found your precious book? No. When time stops, the evil will be pointed out, or whatever she said. Don't you want to know what we're up against?
What would you do? Stop time with your bare hands? You cannot make the prophecies come to pass, thief. It is folly to think so.
You can't, but maybe I can. I could break into the clock tower in Stone Market, find some way to stop the clock from running.
Perhaps the Stone Market clock could be considered a symbol of time. But if you are suggesting sabotage, you would accomplish nothing, except further enraging the Hammerites.
With Kataka so close to discovering the Brethren and betrayer, Garrett.
I'm not going to sit around doing nothing. That's your job.
Fool! I forbid you to go to the clock tower or to interfere with the prophecy in any way.
You forget. I don't take orders from you.
He has left the First Keeper Orland.
Yes. I can see that.
Captain Obvious there. I was gonna go loot the Keeper's Forbidden Library, but you know what? Screw it. I've already gotten that. I'm just gonna get on with this particular mission. It's really simple. The entrance to the clock tower is right here. How do we get there? That would be what the climbing gloves are for. Without them, you cannot actually get there. So if you're an idiot and waste all your money, well, you're gonna have to farm victims, mug them or kill them or whatever, to, shit. The controls in this are so fucking janky. But you'll have to farm victims until you raise 2 grand. But if you're that bad, as far as, doing all that kind of shit, then frankly, you kind of deserve to have to, farm all that shit. Here we go.
The Keepers are waiting for time to stop on its own, but I think their prophecy needs a little push. The Stone Market clock tower is so tall, you can see it all the way from Aldale. If there's a way to stop time, then this is it. I made it inside the tower, now I just have to figure out how to sabotage it. It's centuries old, and they say its gears have killed more men than the city's guillotine. It'll be full of Hammerites, too. Some of them spend their whole lives here maintaining it. They're not going to let me throw a wrench in their clockworks. Not without a fight. I'll be making my way down from the top. With a little luck along the way, I can figure out how to turn the thing off. Let's just hope my way of dealing with the prophecies is more productive than the Keepers, or this could be a big waste of time.
Har har. Alright, here we are. I like the use of all the lighting and such, how they've got everything really well set up. I mean, this was the first example of dynamic lighting that I'd ever actually really seriously seen, that was actually taking into account everything, not just level geometry and whatnot, but actually people or items that you could pick up and remove from the game world, things like that.
These machines could crush me flat. Better keep on my toes.
Yeah, contacting that thing means instant death. Ah, hello. Our first special loot. There's holy water down there at the bottom, but frankly, I don't need it. It's only going to be useful in one more mission. And, well, a certain other area, but you'll see later on. Come on, retard, turn around. Keep on going.
Stay here.
Yep, you heard it all right.
I don't know about stopping time, but this should let me stop the clockworks.
Yep, the priest is a drunk. Awesome. This room is just filled with loot, including what's hanging off his belt. Yes, I am safe scumming. Sometimes this goes badly.
Curse it! I have been robbed!
Yeah, fucker. Indeed you have. Oh yeah, I'm gonna back the audio off a little bit because that's loud. Knock it down by a couple notches. Alright. Come on, asshole. Let's go. I haven't got all day. It's your nappy nap time. Come on, let's go. Turn around so I can club you. In other words, don't chat at lunch. They're kind of dicks. Okay, that should be everything up there. Flask of oil I don't need. Now, I'm not sure if they're storing arrows there or if they were shooting arrows at this thing, but free arrows is free arrows. And, well, There we go. Yeah, that is a rather frustratingly hard to get piece of loot, by the way, because the way it's positioned inside the chest, it just doesn't want to come out. There we are. More holy water I don't actually need. I think that does it for this spot. I could have gone in and out of that window, but fuck it, whatever. As you can see up there, there's another window.
Canst thou tell where the noise is?
Oh, fuck me running.
Ah, 'tis nothing. Let us spend no further worry on it.
Yeah, screw
There
it.
'tis again. The sound does. Hey! Thou shalt hide no longer.
Yeah, moss arrows can be useful. Sorry, Mr. Rat, but you're not going to keep that piece of gold. Actually, you know what? These are less valuable, so I'm just going to use those.
Thou hast won this round. Would that I had another chance. Is that?
'Tis not.
Ah, brother, 'twas but nothing.
You do notice all the moss all over everything and the fact that you wound up breathing a shitload of it, right? And the guy in thieves garb that went running past you and stealing all your shit, right? Guess not. Whatever. Nobody ever said religious fanatics were particularly bright or observant. Now it's time for some platforming. Woo fucking who. Yes, you can tell I'm very pleased about the idea of platforming. Save scum time. Oh, and of course, while you're platforming...
Long way. But down is always easier than up.
Well, no shit, Garrett. But anyway, you can see that they have strategically placed priests with their wands of doom all around the room, basically. There's one over here, there's one opposite of me on the other side of this column, and there's one there. Have fucking joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Ah, fuck me running. That didn't work out too well. That's why I saved. Actually, wait, I have to go down anyway. I shouldn't have done that. Shit. Okay, we are back again. Now, point of interest, if you wind up with that particular little hard freeze kind of thing going, you can hit Control-Alt-Delete. Alt-Tab, nothing else is going to work, but Control-Delete will bring up your little menu, which allows you to pick Task Manager and shit like that. Forget that shit. Just hit Sign Out. That's all you can fucking do. Either that or reboot, but either way, it sucks. What are you going to do? Old-ass games.
I didst hear thee this time.
Yep, now you're going to hear this.
Was your best. Build up the stairs.
Motherfucker.
I shalt find my brothers for thee.
Good luck with that. Good thing fire arrows are basically free. As you can see, there's the one. It's possible to pickpocket them and render them into basically helpless people. So, you know, cool beans, right? Normally this would be a point of no return, but technically it is possible to climb up this way and sort of work your way around. And of course the cat goes on the offensive. I'm just going to drop this guy with a gas arrow. Just quicker and easier. His fate will shortly be sealed anyway because he's in the way where I gotta go. There's a piece of loot down there, and it is probably the hardest to get loot in this whole fucking game. No joke.
I can't find anything now, but 'twas most surely something there.
I don't need corpses tingling me up. Well, no, he wasn't a corpse until he hit the deck there, but whatever. I'll get it just right. Nope, couldn't get it right. Okay, shit. Yeah, there's probably going to be more than a few cuts. But what you have to do is you have to jump up on the rail and jump really fucking fast past that pillar there while turning to the right, and then you can snag that and hopefully hit that ledge and not die on the ground. Yeah. Okay, try this again. Damn it. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to say fuck it. I'm going to not record this. I'm going to get that loot, and then I'll start recording again. Okay, as it turns out, you can actually hit the wall. That pillar doesn't do a damn thing when you're spider climbing on the wall, so there we are. That should be everything then. That was a little irritating. And once again, we have another cut. But hey, such is life with this fucking game especially. Okay, now we are in the bottom half of this map. And now my cat's knocking shit over.
Yes?
Why wouldn't she? Nap time. Nah, we're not going that way. This bit of loot is really easy to miss.
Imagined it.
Yes, you imagined it because, you know, you're special.
What comes? What is that? Who doth I hear there?
Don't hear nobody, pal. Nobody at all. And this is one of the more interesting bits of loot to get a hold of.
Did hear something. Be so has departed.
Have it, physics. You gotta love it. Oh, get out of here.
By the builder! I know thou art here. 'Tis not, boys. 'Tis gone. Again. What be there?
I can take that back. Cool. Yeah, if you pick up the noisemakers before they burn out, magically they are completely fine. You can reuse them. Yeah, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but whatever. And that priest is not here anymore. But here's a third piece of special loot. And there, for some reason, here's some kind of altar kind of thing for the hammers. But hey, you know, whatever works for them, I guess. Yep, give your buddy last rites. Meanwhile, I'm leaving.
Didst
I hear a... What?
Ah,
I
fucking
hear thee
right.
true now.
I seest thou.
Hey,
This mistake shall be thy last.
come.
Having fucked up? Yep.
It proves 'tis not just imaginings.
How the fuck did I wind up with 4 of them? Well, I missed out on a mildly amusing conversation, but whatever.
I have let myself jump at naught.
And now they're royally honked off at me, of course, but hey, whatever. How about you jump at turning around and letting me bash your fucking skull in, pal? How's that for a fun game? What sound doth come? Well, the sound of a concussion. That's what sound doth come. And now we are in the final section of the this particular mission. This is the main boiler room for the clock mechanism. I'm gonna kill this guy because it makes it easier to get his stuff.
Find anything now. Surely something there. Aha.
So many clinky threads.
Hey. Ha.
Oh
Dost
fuck!
thou
Shit,
know
shit,
who I
shit,
am?
shit.
I seest thou. Thy sin cannot overcome me.
Whether you kill him or knock him out, he needs to be taken out, because in order to stop the clock, this mechanism has to be turned, the steam release, and if you don't deal with him, then what will happen is he'll go back and, put it back right, basically. So you have no choice, he's got to get dealt with. Oh, now we're into diagonals, great. Shit.
'Tis something trickish to come and go.
Yeah, whatever you said, pal. And the same goes for this thing. Now we got a map. I don't recall if that guy's last little bit of loot stands for 5% or not, but oh no, here's the other guy. Okay, cool.
Odd noise. What? If thou be there, come forth.
Yeah, you know what? We're just not gonna fucking play with you guys.
It is come again.
There we go. That's everything.
Not enough.
Truth.
I need to
Thou
stop
art
this thing for
discovered.
good.
Prepare thy soul, sinner.
Okay, yeah, I forgot to do this one thing over here. That's right here. Okay. Gotta go over this way.
He hath cursed. Yes, help me. My sight hath gone. 'Tis all blackness about me.
Oh, fire arrows? Come on.
Praise thou art discovered.
Those noises mean bad news. Time may have stopped, but this is looking more destructive than I had planned. And while I made some profit, I didn't notice any prophecies being fulfilled. I would hate to admit the keepers were right after all. The best thing to do now is return to the library until the dust settles. Maybe Katika's finally ready to tell us who the Brethren and Betrayer is.
2450 out of 2450, so not a whole lot of loot in this one. But whatever works, I guess. Okay, here we are in Stone Market.
I ain't never seen the like in all my years. Just fell over. Poor old clock tower. Lucky I wasn't underneath at the time.
Clock tower is down. And this used to be a spot where you can go get the fire arrow.
In the street.
Gas arrow, shit.
He's in the street.
I'm talking, dickhead. Alright, well, anyway,
What was that light?
that's where you went to start the mission, but now that area is permanently off limits. That said, I guess we'll call it right here, and then we'll catch you guys next time.